Hey everybody, Ryan McCaffrey here. I'm joined by Bob. Tell me how to pronounce your last name because I don't want to slaughter it.
Fekete.
Fekete from IGN, our wiki team, and you are also, along with me, we represent the Mirror's Edge superfans.
The super fans
of the IGN community.
Of one of the greatest games ever.
So last year at E3 2013, the announcement of Mirror's Edge coming back was, no joke, my favorite moment of the show.
I 100% agree with you.
Incredible trailer. And now, this year, while we're not seeing the game yet, presumably because it's still pretty far out, we did get this sort of developer diary type thing, which does have a few nuggets of information. First of all Swedish people look super cool and are in super good shape. Have you noticed this?
And they have really unique and interesting accents.
Yeah, they just talk cool and look cool, and I wish I were them.
Right.
But I am not. Fortunately, they have dedicated their coolness to making Mirror's Edge a reboot. It is an open-world game, which is what we learned last year, and we're seeing right here the first bits of little gameplay. We'll cut back to that in a minute, but we don't see a lot of game in this
you see a
developer
lot of
diary
concept pieces of animation and pieces of gameplay footage and
right into so it's basically Faith running around a bunch of white boxes, a bunch of untextured
kind
levels.
of is like the Mirror's Edge, but
the couple things that I do take away from this, number one, are even with the lack of textures, you can definitely tell that they're going for the same very striking art aesthetic. The extreme use of primary colors,
the whites on reds
yes,
with blues and yellows.
Super bold. We should go back here, and I want to look at Faith's new shoes.
Yeah, she doesn't have her one-toe shoes going on this time.
Right. Maybe it's when she... Oh, right
there.
There it is. More of a slipper going on right here. See, I actually wanted to buy the Mirror's Edge 1 shoes. That's how cool they were. These, there's no separated toe there.
They kind of look like Toms.
They do kind of look like slippers. But we're so here's it's just Faith moving, Faith in action,
running around. You see a lot of the same moves that you saw in the first game, that slide down the slope there.
Yeah. So one of my big takeaways again. So the aesthetic, the art direction, but also the fact that we don't see any guns in this except for one disarm. But Faith never touches a gun in this, and that's very reassuring to me as a Mirror's Edge fan. And
that it's not just going to become an action running and gunning.
Correct, like just disarm that guy. That's a cool move right there. I want to back that up and take another look at this sliding takedown. Yep.
Boom.
See ya.
And he just gets thrown into the air there. And then she combos it right into two more takedowns.
Super cool. It seems like and this is the best I could have possibly hoped for, they've doubled down on the parkour.
Yeah.
Half this video is about Faith, the character. I mean, it's a staunchly first-person game, and we're only going to see her in cutscenes, so I'm not as hung up on what she looks like. Or
I am kind of curious about this part there, where they're explaining why she got her eye tattooed.
I'll give you that. Oh, so good. We got to take a look at that last bit again. Hold on, because it's so good. But yeah, so basically, it's more of I would call this Mirror's Edge developer video more of a progress report than anything else. Is that fair to say?
That seems to be an appropriate term for this kind of trailer demo.
So this is all fully textured up. This is presumably representative of final gameplay, but it's looking great. Let's go back to maybe some of the moves. We'll take another look at them. But, I mean, obviously
a lot
this
more
game
combat. She saw how she kicked his arm.
Yes.
Used her knees.
Strong call. Obviously this game's not out this year. My semi-professional guess from having seen enough E3 conferences, I'm going to guess holiday 2015 for this. I think this is still a year and a half away.
Sense.
But then again, this is the video game industry, so that means it'll probably get delayed till spring 2016.
Yeah. Now, there's the one big move right there that is new to the core parkour mechanic.
Turning corners?
Is the corner turn.
That's crazy.
Just right around there.
I wish I could do that.
Right?
That's awesome. But the good news about this progress report, if we can agree to call it that, is that there is nothing here to discourage our optimism that was born out of last year's reveal and trailer.
No, yeah, everything I see here looks great. It looks exactly what I want. And I just hope that they keep on chugging at this pace.
Only the shoes disappoint me.
Huh.
I want that separated, big toe, and then I want to see those original
More
shoes.
iconic footwear.
And EA should sell the shoes, make it a real-life product. Let's partner up with somebody that makes shoes, make that happen. I would buy a pair.
Sure, I need new running shoes.
Absolutely, but this is Mirror's Edge, not Mirror's Edge 2, the open-world reboot of sorts. Still starring Faith, still starring lots of parkour, and still not starring guns. So I promise you, being such a Mirror's Edge fan, that I will bring you everything that we can on IGN as soon as we can possibly bring it. Bob, thanks very much.
Thank you.
And for more on all things Mirror's Edge, you are already in the right place right here at IGN.